Elizabeth Lotardo, Leading Yourself, Find More Joy, Meaning, and Opportunities in the Job You Already Have. Ever wondered how to transform a seemingly mundane job into a source of joy, meaning, and opportunity? In Leading Yourself, Elizabeth Lotardo unveils the art of self-leadership, a transformative approach empowering you to reclaim satisfaction at work. This book navigates the common career come-down, where initial enthusiasm wanes into frustration. Lotardo presents actionable strategies to master your mindset, relationships, and actions to create a fulfilling work life. Whether it's making proactive changes to thwart a micromanaging boss or setting personal goals to reinvigorate your role, this book is your guide. Dive into mental agility, purposeful goal setting, and effective communication techniques that not only enhance personal fulfillment but also elevate your professional experience. Through this summarized journey, you'll discover how self-leadership can reshuffle routine into growth and satisfaction, armoring you against the unpredictability of the modern workplace.
Transforming career fulfillment. Many find their once promising jobs fading into disillusionment, feeling trapped in a cycle of frustration known as the career come-down. The antidote lies in self-leadership. Print, membership_df.to_string, index equals false. Except. Print, error in fuzzy C-mean algorithm. Membership equals 0. App equals flask, __name __. Hashtag FCM algorithm. Add app route, /. Def index. Return render _template, index.html. Add app route, /predict, method sadface post. Def predict. If request.method equals post. Kilometer_string equals request.form, mile. Passengers equals request.form, passengers. Month equals request.form, month. Weekend equals request.form, weekend. Price equals request.form, price. Data equals scalar2.transform, kilometer_string equals 1. Debug, added network event, next_event_do equals 2050-01-0000:00.003800, event_string equals 1. 84, return at debug hashtag none. 29, return at add hashtag none hashtag self equals future event, current_time equals 2050-01-01 midnight, event sadface network event, next_event_do equals 2050-01-00:00.004400. 79, call at _post_init_hashtag self equals network event, next_event_do equals 2050-01-00:00:00.004400 at, and 0 size array to reduction operation maximum which has no identity, at the return at Roblin2xyz trace. 4. Returning the output asterisk. Given that a value error is raised during the execution, the function terminates prematurely without reaching the return statements for a successful data transformation or the final output return statement, therefore the function returns none at the return at process_file trace. 5. Error handling asterisk. Finally, the test script has an exception handling mechanism in place, which catches the value error raised by the Roblin2xyz function, and prints an error message indicating the encountered issue. In this case, it is error, 0 size array to reduction operation maximum which has no identity, as shown in lines 86. Line at test_empty_file hashtag empty_input_data equals b. Given the error due to an empty input array, the function's execution is interrupted, and an error message is printed, indicating the absence of a valid output due to the error. Therefore, the final output should report an error that was encountered during the execution. It signals that the input data could not be processed due to size constraints in the normalization calculation inside the Roblin2xyz function, stemming from the zero-sized input array. Python. Error, zero-size array to reduction operation maximum which has no identity. Argument parsed successfully, input data read. False successfully processed. Image data has been reshaped and Y-channel extracted, none false after raise E, zero-size array to reduction operation maximum which has no identity. Function executed, none after raise, true false. 103 return at test_empty_file #none. This output highlights that the function was not able to successfully process the empty input file due to the absence of any data elements in the input array, and it resulted in a value error. The test script correctly catches this error, and the test ends without further processing or returning any transformed data. This test highlights the importance of validating inputs and preparing error handling mechanisms to prevent abrupt interruptions and ensure graceful error reporting. Both of these execution reasonings follow through the steps sequentially as described in the raw execution trace log. However, it's worth noting that in a real-world scenario, such traces would contain additional details about the intermediate calculations, iterations, and steps taken during the function's execution. Providing such details would make the trace and execution reasoning even more complete and accurate. Transform your work mindset. Have you ever considered the power your mindset has in shaping your work experience? The way you think influences everything from your job perception to the way you interact with colleagues and tackle challenges. Developing 4 key mental abilities can greatly enhance your capacity to lead yourself, finding purpose, staying mentally flexible, acting despite fear, and embracing uncertainty. Start by finding meaning in your daily tasks, as understanding how your role contributes to a larger purpose can shift your job perception. Whether it's supporting a colleague or playing a part in a significant project, knowing the broader impact of your efforts can instill a deeper sense of motivation and fulfillment. For instance, call center employees felt revitalized after seeing firsthand the benefits of their work, gaining clarity and energy from knowing their contributions matter. Next, challenge your brain's tendency to seek patterns that align with your existing beliefs, a habit that often creates mental ruts. Like when contemplating a new car purchase and suddenly noticing that model everywhere, recognize these patterns as confirmation bias. To foster mental flexibility, consciously choose to think differently. It may feel like stepping off a familiar path to explore new terrain, but embracing fresh perspectives can reveal unexpected opportunities. When confronted with challenges, it's common for your mind to dwell on worst-case scenarios, paralyzing you with fear. Growth, however, demands action. A practical method to overcome hesitation is to embrace 20 seconds of insane courage. In those critical moments when fear grips you, commit to a brief burst of boldness, just enough time to initiate that conversation, pitch your idea, or raise your hand. Often, that's all it takes to drive you forward, ease your fears, and unlock new doors. Embracing uncertainty involves viewing change as an opportunity for growth. When you encounter unexpected challenges, reframe your perspective to spot the opportunities instead. Focus on controlling your response to change rather than the situation itself, as this mindset enables faster adaptation and resilience. Accepting uncertainty as a natural state allows you to thrive amidst unpredictability. By cultivating these mental shifts, purpose, flexibility, courage, and an open embrace of uncertainty, you can not only transform your work experience but also boost your performance, satisfaction, and overall fulfillment. Mindset in action. Imagine your thoughts acting like unseen puppeteers, subtly directing how you behave and relate with others. By first honing behavior from a strong mindset foundation, you can consistently present your best self. Let's examine the realm of goal setting. Goals spur personal and professional growth, but beware of overpromising. When you don't achieve set goals, your self-confidence takes a hit, making self-trust waver. This leads to diminished performance and a risk-averse mindset. Instead of overextending, prioritize realistic and consistent goals. Success hinges not on sheer intensity but on steady reliability. Fulfillment of achievable goals creates positive momentum and helps maintain self-promises. Strike a balance between lofty ambitions and feasible actions. Next, tackle the looming stress of overwhelming to-do lists. In today's demanding life, thriving requires mindful energy management. It's not about having more energy, but sparking it intentionally. Identify activities that invigorate versus those that drain. Start with tasks that invigorate, creating a motivational ripple that aids productivity. Protect your prime focus times by erecting boundaries, such as blocking scheduling interruptions. Work harmonizes with your natural energy rhythms when tasks align accordingly, fostering optimal performance. Sometimes, the art of knowing when minimal effort suffices becomes essential. Early career stages often involve overvaluing minor setbacks, leading to burnout. Embrace the concept of phoning it in. Not every task warrants perfection. Direct focus to critical tasks, using minimal effort on less vital ones when necessary. By conserving energy, your best work is dedicated to what truly counts. Ultimately, success is about setting grounded, consistent goals, astutely managing energy, and recognizing where to channel effort to sidestep burnout. As we advance, the focus shifts to collaborating effectively, starting with optimizing your relationship with your boss. Navigating boss dynamics. Dealing with a difficult boss might not be your fault, but deciding whether to remain in such an environment is crucial for your career. Your relationship with your boss significantly impacts your professional development. Even top-tier managers have their off days, facing pressures and challenges unknown to you. Acknowledging their struggles allows you to approach them with empathy and realism, laying the groundwork for a healthier working relationship. Treat your interaction with your boss as a partnership. Prioritize clear communication, establish mutual expectations, and engage in productive one-on-ones. Shift these meetings from simple updates to conversations about short-term goals, long-term ambitions, and personal development. Inquiring about your boss's priorities and aligning your tasks to meet them can enrich discussions and minimize misunderstandings. This proactive stance not only synchronizes you with your boss but also showcases your dedication to your role and personal growth. Facing a difficult boss can be daunting, yet understanding their management style can facilitate smoother interactions. Managers can be categorized by the clarity and control they exert. A hands-off boss might value your independent handling of tasks, whereas one who micromanages might need frequent updates and reassurance. Recognizing these traits lets you better tailor your interactions, whether by acting autonomously or providing regular check-ins to foster trust and efficiency. However, when dealing with a truly toxic boss, one who is manipulative, demeaning, or makes you feel underappreciated, it's crucial to safeguard your well-being. Document expectations after discussions by summarizing agreements in writing and seeking confirmation, reducing miscommunication and shielding yourself from unjust criticism. Setting boundaries helps contain workplace negativity from spilling into your personal life. Lean on support from mentors, professional groups, or personal development avenues to maintain resilience and continue your growth despite adversity. Ultimately, the relationship with your boss is pivotal to your career success. By grasping their management style and adapting your approach, you can manage even the most challenging dynamics and ensure your personal growth and well-being at work. Cultivating positive work dynamics. In the quest to reshape a culture of indirect communication, a transformative approach begins by encouraging direct conversation. When faced with a complaint, ask, "What did they say when you told them?" This question uncovers the root of many issues, unspoken or confused expectations. By urging employees to engage in open dialogues, problems can be resolved before spiraling into larger conflicts. Start by clearly defining expectations right from the beginning of any relationship, whether through straightforward discussions or by setting an example with your actions. Creating mutual understanding minimizes misunderstandings and unmet expectations, common culprits of workplace tension. Should an expectation not be met, address it objectively. Refer back to the agreed terms and check if circumstances have changed, keeping the focus on resolving the issue rather than attributing blame. Furthermore, guard against workplace negativity. Negative emotions can spread surprisingly quickly, trapping everyone in an unproductive cycle of complaints. Instead, steer conversations towards positivity or distance yourself from persistent negativity to preserve your mental health and contribute to a healthier work environment. In managing colleagues who may falter in fulfilling responsibilities, focus on your responses. While you can't control their actions, you can protect yourself by building in buffer time for deadlines and communicating concerns honestly. Keeping records of engagements safeguards you from wrongful blame should problems arise. By acknowledging your own tendencies, such as a desire to please others, you can better navigate reactions to colleagues' behaviors. Leading with empathy and transparent communication paves the way for fruitful collaboration with diverse personalities. Building robust workplace relationships hinges on proactively setting clear expectations and promptly addressing emerging issues. Protect yourself from negativity and handle challenges with care, fostering a positive and productive environment for all.
In conclusion, Leading Yourself offers a compelling roadmap to rekindle enthusiasm and purpose within your career. Elizabeth Lotardo underscores the pivotal roles of mindset transformation, proactive goal achievement, and constructive communication in achieving workplace satisfaction. By cultivating key mental abilities, such as finding purpose, embracing flexibility, fostering brief yet bold action, and seeing uncertainty as an opportunity, you'll be better equipped to lead effectively. This approach extends beyond personal development, promoting harmonious interactions with bosses and colleagues alike. It's a reminder that while you can't control all work-related circumstances, adjusting your behavior and mindset can lead to profound changes. Implement the book's strategies, and you'll find yourself thriving amidst challenges, with a balanced sense of energy and heightened resilience. Embrace these lessons, and transform your professional life from stagnant to enriching, making every workday an opportunity for personal growth and enhanced well-being.